Hello everybody, welcome back to the Jamu channel and another episode of the Ardougne chunk lock. So episode 1 is already up on the channel. If you want to go and check on what we did in the previous episode, please do so. But in this episode, what I want to try and achieve is 20. So 20 defense, 20 cooking and 20 thieving. So we'll carry on the grind. I'll bring you back once we get a new level or something new happens. And there we go, that is level 3 in prayer. Another rat killed, but nothing new has happened. As always, I'll bring you back if something new does happen. And there we go, that is level 6 in defense. I'll keep you with me for this rat, just in case he drops a beginner clue scroll. Let's bury them bones quickly. One more hit then, come on then. There we go. Nope, no beginner clue scroll on this one. But as always, I'll bring you back if anything new happens. And there we go, that is level 7 in defense. No combat this time. So I'm going to go up and cook some meat. I'll bring you back when we get some cooking levels. So there we go, that's our first cooking level. That is level 6 cooking. And we can now cook a fruit blast. As always, I'll bring you back when the next level comes in. And there we go, that's level 7 cooking. And we can now bake potatoes and get some guppy. As always, I'll bring you back when we get another level, hopefully. And level 8 cooking. Hopefully we'll get one more on this one. No, we didn't get another level, so I'm going to go back into the sewers and get some more rat meat. I'll bring you back if we get a level up, or if we get that beginner clue scroll. And there's level 8 in defense. Do we get a combat this time? Not this time. As always, if anything new happens, I'll bring you back. And there we go, after this kill, after we bury these bones, this is going to be another level for prayer. Which is now level 4. And that is also level 7 in combat. Which, that is burst of strength, which gives us 5% in strength. But as always, I'll bring you back if something new happens, or I get a level up. And there we go, that is level 12 in hit points. And on the next kill, we will get another defense level. So I might as well keep you with me for the next kill. Bury them bones as always. And there we go, that is level 9 in defense. Had to cut that off there because I clicked something and it loaded up my Spotify. But there we go, that is level 9 in defense. And we will carry on the grind. I'll bring you back if anything new happens. And there we go, that is level 10 in defense. We'll have a look at that in a second. Let's kill this rat. Come on. There we go. And that means we can now wear black armor, white armor, slayer helm, oak shield, hard leather body, hard leather shield, all that kind of stuff. Stuff that we don't actually have in this junk. So I am going to cook this meat that we've got, so we are going to get some cooking levels, so I'll bring you back once we start getting a few cooking levels. And there we go, that is level 9 cooking. We can now make spicy sauce. But we'll carry on, and I'll bring you back at the next level. And there we go, that is level 10 cooking. As always, it's easy at the beginning with most grinds on this game. As you get into it, it gets longer, but we can now cook red berry pie, mackerel, and toad crunchies. Hopefully, I'll bring you back at another level. And no, we didn't get to level 11 on this one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to the thieving grind and try and get that up a bit. So I'll bring you back when we get another level. And there we go, that is a level 11 in thieving. We'll carry on the grind, I'll bring you back hopefully at the next level. And there we go, level 12 in thieving. We're not going to get another level here as that is a full event. So we're going to go to the bank and we're going to go back to killing some rats. So I'll bring you back if something new happens. And there we go, that is level 11 in defense and level 8 in combat. Hopefully, beginner clue scroll here. Nope. No worries, we'll carry on the grind. I'll bring you back if something new happens. And there we go, on that kill, we are going to bury the bones and get another level. And that is level 5 in prayer. As always, bring you back if anything new does happen. And there we go, that is level 12 in defense. And there we go, that is level 11 in cooking. We can now cook roasted bird meat and a chili con carne. But hopefully we'll get another level and I'll bring you back. And there it is, level 12 in cooking. We can now cook thin snails and spicy crunches. The grind continues. And there we go, level 13 in thieving. We can now steal from the chest in Ardougne. So let's have a quick look. I think this may be this one. Let's have a quick look. Search for traps. You disarm the trap, open it up, and you find some treasure inside, which is 10 coins. So if we go down to the tasks, search the chest.
Task completed.
Lovely jubbly. So if we do that again, you disarm the trap, another 10 coins for 8 XP, which isn't worth doing. So we're going to go back to thieving from the baker. Now I'll bring you back at the next level up. And there we go, that is level 13 in hit points. I'll keep you with me for this rat in case it drops a beginner clue scroll. But what we're doing for now is just doing laps of Ardougne. So we come down here, get a few rat meat, a few levels, go back up, do the cooking, go to the bank, do some thieving, go to the bank, and then obviously come back down here. Just speed things along a little bit instead of just sitting around doing nothing. Well, nothing new there, so as always, I'll bring you back if anything new does happen. And there we go, that is level 13 in defense. Keep you with me just in case anything happens here. Nope, no beginner clue scroll so far. As always, we'll carry on the grind. I'll bring you back if anything new does happen. And here we go, the mystery old man. Let's see what he's got. He's given me a kebab. Thank you very much. But as per to the rules, that will just go in the bank and it will not be used until we'll be able to access a kebab. Because obviously the rules are no random event items or items from a casket that cannot be obtained in the chunk. So for example, if you open a beginner clue scroll and you get some air ruins, and you can actually get air ruins in that chunk from a shop or a drop, you can use them. But if you get, for example, a staff of air from a beginner casket and it's not accessible in a chunk by a drop or a shop or a spawn, then you will not be able to use that staff until you're able to get the staff from a spawn, drop, or a shop. So, because we've got that from a mystery man, we'll stick it in the bank and it will go into a tab where we cannot use it until we can obtain it. Obviously, the only exception on that is if items from Caskets are unique from Caskets. So, for example, a beginner clue scroll will drop a sandwich top lady, I think. So a quick look. Clues, beginners. Yes, a sandwich lady top and bottoms, which I don't think you can get anywhere else in the game. So if it gives us some stats on that, we will be able to use it. But, like I said, the kebab will go into the bank until we'll be able to access it and eat it. But as always, I'll bring you back if anything new happens. So on this kill, on this berry of a bone, we will get another level. And that is level 6 in prayer. And also level 9 in combat. So, nothing really new has happened. But as always, I'll bring you back if anything new does happen. And there we go. That is level 14 in defense. I don't think we'll probably get another one before we have to go and do some cooking. But as always, if anything new does happen, I'll bring you back. And there we go, that's level 13 in cooking. We can now cook a T-bone steak and some scrambled eggs. I'll bring you back on the next level. And there we go, that's level 14 in cooking. We can now do cider and some worm crunches. Fingers crossed we get another one. And there we go, level 14 on thieving. Didn't get another cooking level, so moved over to thieving again, doing that circle. So the circle that I'm doing at the minute is obviously Ardougne sewers for the rats, cooking the meat, going to the bank, thieving from the baker, going to the bank, back to the Ardougne sewers. But as always, I'll bring you back once we get the next level. And there we go, level 15 in thieving. We can now thieve from hand members and we can steal the cowbell from the dairy cows. I don't think we're going to get another level here, but as always, I'll bring you back if anything new happens. And there we go, that's level 15 in defense. How many kills have we had on these? 132. No beginner clue scroll, it's a 1 in 128. Let's double check, I'm sure it is. It is, and we still not had a beginner clue scroll. Well, what I might do is get level 15 on cooking and call this episode 2. So I'll bring you back once we get to level 15 cooking, hopefully. And there we go, that is level 15 in cooking. We can now cook trout, soup eye fish, and parley bat. Anyways, let's see if we can cook these last 2 pieces of meat. There's the first one and the second one, lovely jubbly. So, what I'm going to do is quickly go and put things into the bank. And then we'll call this episode 2, I think. So for now, I'll show you the bank as well. So 20 coins, 80 cake, 81 cooked meat, 51 burnt meat, 26 bread, 15 chocolate slice cake, 1 garlic, we've got 0, 1 slice cake, we've got 1 2/3 like cake, a chisel and a hammer. So obviously they're the tabs for now. Food tab, there'll be crafting tabs, there'll be smithing, all that kind of stuff once we start getting a bit further in. The bank is worth 28.9k. And then I'll show you the stats. So level 15 in defense, as you can see. Level 15 in thieving and cooking. Also, we got up to level 13 in hit points. And that is where we will call episode 2 for now. Like I said, we've killed 132 rats for no beginner clue scroll, but like I said, we do need the rat meat anyway, so I'm sure we will get a few beginners throughout the series. But you've been watching Jamu. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode.